Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, I'm going to give you some predictions that I have for several different cryptocurrencies, one being Bitcoin, another being Ethereum. We're going to go over the biggest headlines, the stuff that you need to be kept up to date on, the most important stuff in the crypto space, in the headlines that you need to be keeping yourself up to date with. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is at $1.42 trillion. Up 1.38% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin hovering around the $37,000 mark at $37,082.32, which is up 6.74% in the last 7 days. Ethereum at $2,076.92. We're going to come on to my thoughts and opinions on Ethereum potentially having a really monstrous move to the upside. I think that there is potentially more gains in Ethereum than there is Bitcoin. And I'm going to come on to my rationale, my reasoning behind that in this video. So stay until the end. And don't forget to jump down into the Discord. Link is in the description of this video. It's absolutely free to join the Discord. Over 7,000 people in there supporting one another, navigate this space safely. You can have more conversations directly with Nick, myself, and our team and the community in the Discord if anything doesn't make sense to you in the videos and so on. Right, let's sort of get to the headlines then. So we're going to start with this one. FTX sues Bybit to recover $953 million in assets. So this basically stems from the fact that I think Bybit had some sort of privileged access level and basically withdrew the assets that they had on the FTX platform just before everything was frozen. And obviously they had priority over, you know, everyday retail individual that is invested in cryptocurrency. And I know what you're thinking, good. But what I would say is I don't know how this will stand up in a court, because they were only getting back what was theirs before it was frozen. So it's an interesting, you know, case, I guess, and I'm really interested to see how it sort of you know, comes to fruition and what actually the end result is. But in the meantime, I think it's really cool to get people's views and opinions. Let me know in the comments below, do you think the FTX are going to win this, and do you think that Bybit are in the wrong? Interested to know. We got the biggest bull run ever looms for Bitcoin as this indicator reappears after 8 years. And this is basically an indicator on the M chart. Basically, the last time we saw this was back in 2016. And obviously, we went on this monstrous move to the upside. The question is, are we seeing the same here? Personally, I think we're oversold on almost every, if not every, time frame at the moment for most of the crypto market. Feels like it's overdue a pull down. But there is lots of headlines, lots of people trying to, you know, basically convince us that, you know, the bull market's here. And look, I see the comments, I read the comments, people saying that, you know, we've done really well through this bear market, but we need to learn how to, you know, turn from bearish to bullish and so on. But people said the same to us in June. Look, the macro isn't good. You know, there's a lot going on in the world. Yes, we might get some stuff wrong, but we have been pretty much nailed on with every prediction that we've made in this bear market till this point. So I'm not expecting that to change, but, you know, it's impossible to be right 100% of the time. So take what we say, you know, with a pinch of salt. Go do your research. We always say go do your research. You know, who do you believe? People that are getting, you know, shit right all of the time? Or do you believe people that are trying to sell you a narrative that is false? So yeah, look, you do get a lot of people talking positively. We're in the bull market now and all this sort of nonsense as I see it. There's not very much volume behind these moves. It looks like market makers, big players in the space, whales, institutions are manipulating the prices here to get people, I guess, to a point where they're out of the market. You know, whether that is people are buying at these prices, thinking that we're going to go higher and the prices come down because actually, you know, we get a crash, or, you know, people are looking to sell and get some profits. It's really interesting. Nobody really knows the answer to this stuff. But I am still waiting for a level of confirmation that, you know, a bottom has come in and that, you know, we should be bullish. We haven't seen that yet. As soon as we see it, we will let everybody know. So just be cautious, do your research and see, you know, which way you're feeling. Let me know in the comments. Are you bullish or are you expecting a big pullback shortly? Altcoins are finally joining the current Bitcoin rally as crypto investors turn risk on. And, you know, we are seeing this. It's going to be interesting when that Fed pivots. I am liking the look of my portfolio currently. And, you know, we bought, you know, back in the November lows, right? We bought Bitcoin at like $15,836 or $38. Not many people did that, right? And you can go to our Discord. You can see the purchases as we're making them. We did buy an awful lot of Bitcoin at sort of the 19, the 18, the 17, the 15K marks. You know, I think we've done very, very well and we're heavily in profit so far. So this is the power of being around in a bear market, being switched on, keeping an eye on everything. We highlighted obviously the FTX collapse before it happened. Various others. We highlighted the opportunity to short FTT and Solana before anybody knew that the FTX platform was collapsing. Go through the history of our Discord. Everything's time stamped. You can see the warnings and everything that we were saying. Go check it out. Link in the description, free to join. So let's move on. We've got FTX FTT token jumps 90% on Gary Gensler's comments. And this is the report that Gary has come out and said or stated that basically we can expect, you know, I guess a form of green light for the FTX platform to basically, you know, start up again. And I don't like this. I think that, you know, they've got to at least change the name. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. But yeah, look, this market is a crazy market. So we've got the UK leads international crackdown on tax evaders in cryptocurrency. So the UK has today, the 10th of November 2023, agreed a historic joint statement with 48 countries to help combat criminals using crypto assets to evade and avoid billions in missing tax. So the UK are going after crypto tax evaders. This is something that we've kind of said you should be really on top of your tax. Make sure that you pay your tax. Don't try to avoid it. They will come after you. And, you know, you will end up having to pay it plus fines. Just not worth it. Crypto funding, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say it. Bets on blockchain infrastructure. They're participating in rounds of 2 infrastructure projects. And look, this is going to be really, really interesting. Infrastructure is going to be, you know, playing a pivotal role in the bull run, in my opinion, and we should be looking at projects around Web3 infrastructure for sure. Liquidity trends suggest October could be the start of a new crypto bull run. Again, this, what I'm going to label up as a false narrative being shoved down everybody's throats. I'm still not a believer that, you know, this is the case. You know, look, I would rather be a little bit late on turning bullish and saying we're in a bull market than be early and we get this monstrous crash. Now, I am expecting a crash when the Fed pivot. That hasn't changed. Lots of people talking about 12K Bitcoin. I don't think I've ever said to expect a 12K Bitcoin in this cycle. If I have, I don't remember saying it. Do, you know, point me to the video where I've said that. Nothing is deleted here. You know, and if I did, it would have been an awful long time ago. And what I would say is, the markets are at ever, evolving picture, right? So things can look like they can happen, like 12K Bitcoin looks like it could happen. It could come to fruition. But then, something gets invalidated or something changes, with the macro landscape in the real world, right? These all have a bearing on financial markets. So, look, lots of people make predictions, but we've been quite clear about this being a moving target. We've called pretty much every single low in this bear market, calling out, above most, if not all, individuals that are doing what we're doing here as crypto influencers. I think we've been the most accurate, and we've been, I think, the most clear about what our expectations are. So interesting stuff. But I do want to sort of talk on a couple of things, right? I saw a couple of comments from people saying this is a confusing channel. And maybe that's because we don't convey things as well as we believe that we do and articulate it in a way that is digestible. You might see a video where I'm talking about a crash for Bitcoin. I expect a crash for Bitcoin, but I also expect the fact that, we're against the clock really to be able to be buying Bitcoin at these levels of prices. I think, come the end of 2025, we're not going to see Bitcoin below 100K. Mainly because of the spot ETFs. If they are approved, then I think the days of 20K Bitcoin are going to be a thing of the past. A bit like a 1K Bitcoin or a $300 Bitcoin, they are a thing of the past. Now, that might be difficult for people to understand that I'm expecting a crash, but I'm also saying we're against the clock to be able to buy Bitcoin at the these prices. What I'm really trying to tell you is, I expect lower prices, but that's going to be the last opportunity to get in at this sort of level of price, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. The other thing that I've been talking about that a lot of people haven't been talking about until most recently is the fact that you haven't just got a Bitcoin spot ETF. You've also got Ethereum spot ETF. And a lot of people have kind of not really been talking about this. I'm expecting a monstrous run for Ethereum. We're talking at least double the price of where it is now, maybe even higher. I think this is going to happen when the ETFs for Ethereum are also approved. Now, what I am going to say is I don't think money is going to flood in straight away. Same for Bitcoin, same for Ethereum. But it is going to happen. It is going to happen over a short period of time, but not like a matter of days or weeks. It's going to be months. So I think it's going to be a sell the news event when these are approved. Just my opinion. Really interested to get yours in the comments below. But I think there's going to be multiple X's more gains to be made from Ethereum in this bear market if the spot ETFs for Ethereum and Bitcoin are both agreed. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.